Well, hello my friends, and a very warm welcome to Voltz Wars, where hopefully today we can put the nastiness of the last few episodes behind us and crack on with making some rather significant scientific improvements. I have devised a to-do list of the things that I want to crack on with in the immediate future, that is to say the next few episodes, but first of all, we do have to think about repairing that which was broken. Most importantly was the docks. As you can see, we've cleared up the floating remnants of the latent banes. Many a tear was shed doing that, and we have just cracked on slightly. We're not quite there yet, but we are just re-wooding over that little bit of dock. Yes, anyway, and then we've also got the power flower. Now, this was the thing that I was most upset about, having been hit with whatever he was firing at us. Because it was a tough old build and it was giving us a good amount of power and then it was ruined. But I have cleaned it up a bit. What I've done to it so far in the off-camera capacity is just restone what needed stoning and rewire the wire that had gone out. I haven't replaced any machines yet because I haven't got round to building them. But it looks a lot better than it did. Certainly now the wires, in actual fact, it looks like I've missed a little bit of wire out there. But the rest of the wire's in, and once that was in, it didn't look quite so bad as it did. More machines survived than first impressions might have given. But we do still have to build a good few more electronic separators, but I'd say about half of it's working at the moment, and it'll get us by for what we plan to do. Well, at least until we can rebuild what's there. So yes, I'm up here. Why am I up here? Well, one, because I like starting videos up here, and it's a nice place, I think, and I hadn't started up here for quite a while. Two, because it'd be nice to catch up with these fellas. But three, and probably most importantly, is I've received a message. If I open the chest and take buttery peacock pie recipe. What's this? Well, my friends, this isn't a cooking video. This is actually code. Because you may recall, I sent a few of our most stealthy and infiltratory privateers over to Winterly Rock to find out what happened to dear old John, and it appears they're making some headway. Let's read the note. Okay, so, Flaming Peacock. The gravy has entered the pie. No sign of the meat yet, but the vegetables suspect nothing. From what we have heard, the meat is still warm, but is being held prisoner. We don't know where yet. We'll keep you updated on anything interesting. Hugs and kisses, Eternal Butter. Okay, you may be unfamiliar with the code that we've decided to use. Basically, Flaming Peacock, that's my code name. The gravy has entered the pie. I can assume that means they've successfully infiltrated Winterly Rock, as we did know. No signs of the meat yet. No sign of Jean yet, but the vegetables, that is to say F&B, suspects nothing. That is all exceedingly good news. From what we have heard, the meat is still warm. Again, good news, John's still alive, but is being held prisoner. Not so good news, but the alive part sort of glosses over that. We don't know where yet, okie dokie. We'll keep you updated on anything interesting. Hugs and kisses. Eternal Butter is Cornelius Atwood Shawcross's code name. Okay, so that's all thoroughly good news, I think. Now, let's just have a quick, pop that back in there. Let's have a quick catch-up with the chat, shall we, Jermaine? And Sorrow on the silent, obviously, as talkative as ever, aren't you guys? Let's have a look. Lady Areth, I fear I've been ignoring you a bit, my dear. The Elven district is growing. Most haven't... Oh, for goodness sake, I can't read when I've got my armour on. That's a flaw, isn't it? Let's take the armour off. Hang on. Right, there we go. Okay, right. Sorry, my dear. What were you saying? The Elven district is growing. Most have taken to your rulership. A few still have misgivings, of course. The elves don't like being ruled by a human. The sooner we cement our alliance, the better. Oh, but they are coming round to a human eventually. The sooner we cement our alliance, the better. Well, as I've said a million times, my dear, we can once we've built the palace. And between you and me, viewers, I prefer the bachelor life, so I'm delaying on the palace completion. But anyway, yes, I fully agree with you, Lady Areth. We do need to cement our alliance properly. Anyway, Legolas, how you doing, my buddy? With your permission, my lord, I would like to find a site on which to build my tower. Then I can provide services of great benefit. Is that so? Well, services, are you going to be that vague? Legolas the vague, okay, Legolas the vague. Services, that could be, oh, I've no idea what that could be, but yeah, you fill your boots, go find yourself a site to build your tower. That hill over there might be a good place. You're near the stars, I dare say wizards like to be near the stars. Certainly that wizard's tower we assaulted back in your homeland, It was rather near the stars. It was a tall old thing, wasn't it? Anyway, so yeah, look for your site, whatever. You have my permission, good man. Right, anyway,
I sent my sons to aid the docks. The city is growing stronger by the day.
Well, cracking job. I'm glad he got through the checkpoint. I'm beginning to like him. He's got fabulous hair as well. Look at that. If he'd stop looking at me, we could show off his hair a bit better. Anyway, so this is all well and good and lovely. Now, one other thing that has transpired in the off-camera, in the off-season, you might say, is our quarry has reached completion, and thus, I think it might be a good idea to pop it down somewhere else. There's a hole there? Hello? Why is there a hole there? That's not supposed to be quite like that. Right. Okay. Perhaps this is how... What's his face? The Green Menace got in, but how could he have got in that way if he was... Oh, of course, no, we know he's got allies, don't we? Oh my goodness, right, yeah. Well, that does appear to be a flaw, because we have nothing to stop someone getting in. All they need is a stone pickaxe to get through this. It is just... Well, these are just stone slabs. That's just normal stone with whatever else I could have in my inventory when I was building these walls. As you can see, a bit of dirt, a bit of sand. Yeah, we want to think about securing these walls a little bit better, and I do have an idea, but it's going to take a lot of materials, so we really want to think about that quarry sooner than later. Also, as I did touch on in the last couple of videos about my to-do list, in actual fact, I'll tell you my to-do list. My to-do list goes thus. Number 1, build a force field to defend the ME system, and then when we can expand that into defending the whole city. Number 2, create antimatter, because who doesn't love antimatter? I really would like some antimatter bombs. Number 3, create power armor, because I remember power armor being a rather good little thing. And number 4 now is to secure the walls better, and off the top of my head, I could do something with reinforced concrete if I replaced all this middle bit with reinforced concrete. I'd need a lot of reinforced concrete, and it would take absolutely ages, so that will certainly be at the bottom of the to-do list, but I would really like to fill that gap in. I'm going to have to take something. I should probably have some spare stone slabs in the thing. Anyway, right, so... Now, as far as the antimatter goes, I'm not going to build it here, because there's a high chance I'll get it wrong, and in which case I don't want the city to be destroyed, and vice versa. If something bad happens to the city, I don't want the antimatter production line to be destroyed. So what I might do is find somewhere inland to place the quarry, and that can quarry out, and then once that's quarried out, all the way to bedrock, that can be our antimatter facility. So, oh, you'll see what I mean in a minute. I'll explain it better in a second, but first of all, we do need to grab some stone just to dig up that area there. By dig up, of course, I mean the opposite of dig up and fill in. Okay, right, so how... Aglaron. How goes noise removal operation number 1? Quite okay, actually. I can't hear a sausage. Oh, that's not bad. Good job, man. I still can't find the source of this bloody noise. Oh, no, wait, it is there. Oh, darn it. I thought we'd got rid of it for a minute. Okay, right, well, that's going to have to be number 1 on the... Let's get rid of that zombie. That's going to have to be number 1 on the to-do list, because I'm not going to build anything with that noise going on. It's going to, well... It's going to annoy you, it's going to annoy me, it's going to annoy everyone, so we might have to think about getting rid of this before. Oh, and number wherever I decide to slot this in on the to-do list is to make another gun, because I miss having a gun. I mean, Ukufatheka, you know, it's a decent sword and stuff, but I prefer my guns. I'd rather have a gun. But then, of course, if I'm making power armor, I can just get the railgun, can't I, on the, what's it? We'll think. First of all, I'm just going to take some food. Do we have any bread? I know we have some bread in the bar. Yes, we have 63 bits of bread, which is good. I suppose if I'm not talking to anyone, I'd be best off redonning my armor, mightn't I? There we go. Lovely. Right, okay, so let's find the source to this noise. Well, I would assume it's not in any of the places that you've dug out, otherwise we wouldn't be hearing the darn thing, would we, Legolas? So no, sorry, Aglaron. Well, I can hear it over here. Surely we want to find where it's loudest. Oh, good heavens. It's getting quieter this way. It's not this way. Oh, my goodness. There's some zombie brains there. How delicious. How delightful. Right. Let's have a look. Where's it loudest? When I was doing a quick look for this in episode 15, I think it was, I thought it was in the wall. Because that seemed to be where it was loudest. But well, it appears to be it's not in the wall. Because the wall is a bit ruined now. Let's go down here. Aglaron, you're here. Right, let's pinpoint. Let's bring a licked finger to the wind as all these guys that try to find something do. Where's it loudest? Where's it loudest? It's getting quieter this way, so that would lead me to believe this way might be a bit warmer. Oh, right, this way. This way. It is definitely this way, I should imagine. Rather deep over here. Good thing I've got a Paxel, otherwise this might take ages. My Paxel's already down to half health. I might have to make another one. Oh, well, I think we got a lot of obsidian. I did see some obsidian coming through the quarry. So there must have been a lava source down there, which obviously then got hit by the sea. Let's have a look, actually. And, of course, we would have had some diamonds. So obsidian, we've picked up 206 bits. That's not bad. Diamonds, we've got only 35. That's a little bit worse. Probably gonna, well, force fields. The one thing force fields require a lot of is diamonds. So getting that quarry set up again might be the very, very most priority thing that we have to do. And then let's have a look at redstone, because 2,000 bits of redstone. What a delightful bit of quarrying that was. Also, one other thing I've got to do, which again I haven't done, lots of things to work on at the moment, is pop down here. If I just show you, you'll see that the quarry's not working because of course it's empty. I have forgotten to put ferrous ore into this production line. Ferrous ore at the moment is just going into the ME system. So what I would need to do is add another pulverizer and furnace and redstone engine, etc, 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 and put that along there, and then ferrous can start being turned into ores as well. At the moment, I beg your pardon, be turned into ingots as well. You know what I mean, even if my brain doesn't know what I mean. Right, anyway, so we're going to find the source to this darn irritating noise. It's alright, Aglaron, you just stay there, you pinpoint, and it's getting dark, and it's all sorts of bad things are happening. Right, it's definitely in this general direction, because it's definitely getting louder. I'm not sure quite how well it'll pick up on the video, guys, because I do have to turn the sounds down in the editing process. It's just how it has to happen, but, you know, otherwise you'd be deafened. But I dare say, well, it's definitely louder at this point. You will be able to hear it, but I'm not quite sure how attuned via YouTube the sounds will be. Anyway, definitely getting warmer. I'm ripping up half the blooming floor. We got some amber. That's something, isn't it? There's gravel there. I don't really want to hit the darn gravel. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, we're going to have to... This is going to be a big filling job, isn't it? After we've done this. Oh, for goodness sake. Where the dratted darn it, darness is it? It's getting quieter again. It can't be over here. Right. Oh, goodness me. Right, it's almost silent over here, so... Could be here. Here it seems a bit warm, perhaps. Maybe we should just set the quarry up here. It can quarry everything down until it blooming stops this darn noise. Oh dear, this is going to be quite irritating, isn't it? Well, we're getting a good bit of cobblestone, actually. We could probably do with putting that in the macerator. I do like my stone cooked rather than cobbled. Obviously, keep a smidgen of cobblestone, because some recipes do require it, but I do prefer my smooth stone to my cobblestone. And seeing as we've got powered furnaces, etc., we really don't have to worry about a coal storage or anything. Oh, where is this darn thing? Where? Oh! What's going on here? What are the guns doing? What guns are shooting? There are no... Oh, it must have been the nether guns. Okay. Oh, that scared me for a minute then. Where the hell is this place? Oh, for goodness sake. Aglaron, give me some hands. This way. Could it be this way? Could it be this way? Screw it. You know what? I'll find it later. Let's just do the quarry for now. Let's put all this... let's put the amber in the ME. Hang on, we don't need to be here for very long. Copper ore, yeah, whatever. Gravel, yeah, whatever. Right. So, for the... oh, for goodness sake. It's ruined my words. It's ruined my words. Right, let's put this cobblestone into cook, because I do like my cobblestone cooked, as I said. Let's pop that in there. Let's pop that in there. And let's pop that in there. And, whatever else. There's a creeper there. I'm going to run away. I'm going to run away, because I don't want to fight a creeper down here, because it could go wrong and blow up anyway. So, okay, right, we're safe. Right, now, big gaping hole in the floor, but, well, oh, oh, it stopped. It stopped. Oh no, it's still loud over here, but... Oh, it's still a bit loud. Okay, right, well, let's not worry about that now. Why am I in here? I was moving a quarry, wasn't I? Let's take that power source, shall we? That should be full. Now I remember to do it with the wrench, which I have. That's good. So then we just need to crack on over there and get rid of the quarry. Okay, would wait till daytime, but, progress doesn't sleep, and so I don't sleep. Okay, maybe a gun should be higher on the priority list, because I do get nervous when creepers come up, because I've only just sort of developed the skill to kill a creeper without it still blowing up, and I still don't trust myself with it. Anyway, Wayland, how are things, buddy? I haven't spoken to you in a while. My lord, I've ordered the canal shut. Until... Oh, for goodness sake. Ah! Right, let's take everything off. I have to be naked to speak to people. Okay, so, until the docks are rebuilt, it will reopen in a short while. When the docks are rebuilt, I would assume. We still have postings in the watchtowers. Okay, right, well, that's fair enough. I suppose until everything's rebuilt, we can't really be doing much trade anyway. So, whatevs. That's all good. So, yes, so the power flower, close-up look. We are missing some hydrogen separators, bit of wire still. As I said, I did clean it up. I replaced the stone that had been broken. I replaced the wire that had been broken because we had a ton of that in the ME. And I think I did replace the piping that had broken as well. All that was very easy, but we do need to... That's, as I said, that's working at about half efficiency. Right now, why am I up here? I don't know. This is the first time I've ever seen the bar empty. What a monumentous occasion. Anyway, let's head over... we're going to go and sort the quarry out, as I said, but let's go via the docks and we can see how the rebuilding efforts are going, because the Elven Gardens district really hasn't seen much of a sausage at all. Anyway, oh, stuff is cracking on, isn't it? My goodness, okay, we're getting through that. Someone's in the water there. Good job, guys. Good job all round. Looks like you're doing a thoroughly good job. Slight bit of deja vu here. I remember them defending, I beg your pardon, repairing those docks before as well. But obviously, when you build something out of wood and incendiary bombs are some of the easiest things to make, it has its downsides. Anyway, we are getting there, my lord. Good job, all of you. Very good. Now, I would have probably been better off going through the Elven district, so I'm now going to have to swim over to the quarry. But, oh, well, shouldn't take a second. I'm going to have some soggy seawater bread in the meantime. Okay, it turns out this is taking a few seconds. Another good shout for the power armor there. So, yeah, so as I said, to-do list is force field, get antimatter set up at least, power armor, gun. That's how it's going to work, but first of all, it's going to be move the quarry. Because, as I said, I don't really want the antimatter too near base, and I don't want it visible, so ideally somewhere underground, nice and defended, that isn't by where I sleep, ideally. So, I think down here might be a thoroughly good idea. Well, not down here, but wherever I'm going to place a new quarry. I think probably maybe somewhere in that forest. So I don't think anyone would suspect a antimatter production facility in a forest. Right, let's just get rid of these blooming pyros. My goodness, I do love this sword. I do very, very much love this sword. So yeah, so obviously the... oh, for goodness sake, think about what you're going to say before you say it. Obviously, right, now, in actual fact... Oh yeah, look, there's the Scorpion. I'm rebuilding the Scorpion. I'm giving it a more reinforced hull, shall we say. But I did a slight mistake and it has sunk a bit. All totally down to my fault, but I can fix it, don't worry. Now, do I have to break these with a wrench? I don't know if I have to, but I'll do it just to be safe. Oh, flipping flap off, you flipping flapper. Right, okay, so that's that. Let's collect everything up. Am I wearing my armor? I am wearing my armor. That should be good. And then these things just get thatted done. Okay, beautiful. There we go. So have I picked everything up? I have indeed. Right, let's go pick somewhere to put it. So yeah, so as I was saying, force field, because then that will stop the nastiness of the last two episodes happening again, which I was actually quite surprised about. I was worried uploading that video that people would think I was too soft on him, because I thought I was being a bit soft on him, but then a lot of people said I was being too harsh. Thoroughly confusing. But anyway, obviously, if we are to go to war, we may as well do it properly with antimatter bombs, and that is one reason why I need the force field to defend my home, although antimatter stops for nothing, and obviously to then make antimatter bombs as well. Anyway, right, whatever. We're setting up the quarry to then find somewhere to do antimatter, and then we're going to go back and we're going to build power source. I beg your pardon, we're going to build... we're going to repair the power flower, and then we're going to make a force field, and then we're going to... Well, first of all, we're going to... Oh, for God's sake. That buzzing thing has really addled my brain. My brain is rather raddled most of the time anyway, but my goodness me. Not liking that power source. So what I ideally want to do with this antimatter facility, or quarry, I suppose we should call it for now, is place it underground, but not too underground, because I don't want to miss out on any of the materials, but obviously I don't want it to be noticeable. So I might just have to do it... Oh, flippity flip-flop. Forgot the landmarks. 2 seconds, guys. Right. I'm going to have to head back and pick up the landmarks, all 400 meters away. In actual fact, this probably could be a good place to just set it up anyway. Would I get accused of cheating if I were to turn the camera off to save time? Probably, but it'll make for a less boring video. So I'm going to head back. I'm going to pick up some landmarks. I'm going to waypoint this area first as... let's call it Project Matter Project... it's Project Antimatter. Would be good, which is misspelt. That's not very good. Anyway, right, so... Fade to black now. I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick up the landmarks and then fade to black again. And then we're going to be back here and we're going to do it properly. Anyway, okay, guys. See you in a minute. Okay, right. So we're back. We'll, I think we should pick up some redstone torches so we can get the max 64 out as well. How are we doing with that buzzer, Aglaron? Still having trouble, I should imagine. So anyway, right. So landmarks. Please say we have some. We should have some. I remember making landmarks previously. Land of the mark. Oh, my goodness. We've got 30. We only need 3. I'll take a couple of spares just in case. And some torches of the redstone variety. We're also going to need 3 of them. That should do the job nicely. Okay, there's that. So we'll need that. We'll need that. Item Tesseract, Energy Tesseract, bit of pipe, bit of a quarry, and the Paxel. That is all we need. And we should now head back to the project. Okie dokie. So now we're back here. I have decided, if we just press X and look at the map, that this is still a bit too close. I want it to be slap bang in the middle of the forest, so I should just go a little bit deeper. Or I could just go in there, actually. That might be a better idea. Okay, right, let's just go in there. There we go. Jump over. Cracking, cracking, cracking. Get out of the nasty snow, because it is getting a tad chilly. This obsidian armor isn't exceedingly well insulated, you understand. Right, now what have we got going on here? Oh yes, lovely. This is the perfect place. Fantabulous. Yes, cracking. Very happy with this. Yeah, this will do nicely. It's only got to be 64 by 64. Okay, so let's head... oh, how deep should we go? How deep do you reckon we should go, fellas? I'm thinking... Maybe 10 blocks? I mean, we're only going to miss out on a bit of cobblestone and a bit of dirt, like we don't have enough of them already, if we do that. Okay, right, so let's... 10 blocks here, let's redo the waypoint. I know I also think giving the name Project Antimatter might be giving the game away a bit, so we'll call it Project... Definitely nothing bad. Definitely... Oh, if I spelt it right, that would be better. Oh, my goodness. Now I remembered. I don't know how to spell definitely. So I'm going to have to be quite urban and put defo. Project Defo not bad. Project Defo not bad. There we go. Okay. Right. Fantastic. So let's dig down. Was it 10 blocks we were going to go for? I've forgotten what I said. I think it was. Oh, well. It just has to be an amount of blocks. I think that'll be deep enough, don't you? No, maybe a bit more just to be safe. I'm digging directly down as well. That'll probably annoy a lot of people. Right, I think that'll do us. That'll do us down there. Okay, fantastic. So we're just going to miss out on a smidgen of stone. Oh, there is some copper there as well, actually. We've gone a little bit lower than I might have intended. So let's just cobble ourselves back up a bit. Basically, I just don't want the quarry to be visible. And I can't quite remember exactly how many blocks the orange thing takes, but I think that should be okay. I might have to take some liability with the dirt on the ground. Anyway, let's crack on with setting this bad boy up, shall we indeed? So, if we would just do pop this there and pop that there, then we should know how far along here we can dig. Let's be a little bit careful, just in case we run into a crevice. But let's head this way for 64 blocks. Whoops-a-daisy. It did fall down there, a bit of copper. Anyway, so this should do us nicely. And, half of me would now fade to black until I've got this set up. But then half of me knows I'll be accused of cheating for doing such a thing. So, oh, David, grow up. It'll make for a better video if you don't show all this up. Okay, fading to black. I'll dig all this out, and then I'll see you in a second. Bye! Okay, my friends, so slight disaster. It is a bit hillier than I first envisaged, but that shouldn't be a problem. If we just wait for the quarry to... Well, once the quarry is finished, we can always just cover the top half back up, so that shouldn't be a massive problem as long as no one comes this way while the quarry's quarrying, which hopefully shouldn't take millions of time. Anyway, so let's just get it set up here for now. This should then give us a nice big red square, which it has done absolutely top of the pops. So this is how our quarry's going to go. Unfortunately, we are going to lose some trees. I'm going to have to take some dirt and be very cheeky with this, I think. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, okay, right. So, it's not gonna go well that way either. Oh, this isn't a very good place, actually. I thought it looked a lot better, I must say. Oh, darn it. Oh, you know what? As I said, we'll We can go over this. We can go over this. We can go over this. It's fine. Oh, I could just quarry a bit lower, couldn't I? We're only going to miss out on a little bit of copper and a little bit of iron. We've got loads of that anyway. It's the goodies at the bottom that we want. Okay, right, I'm going to get it set up lower, and then I'll see you in a minute. Goodbye. Okay, my friends, so I have now got it set up to begin at level 53, which means we are going to miss out on a few of the more abundant things, such as iron, as you can see there. But we're still going to get all the goodies, and we're still going to be, well, we are going to be hidden now, which is much better, and yeah. So, we can always set up another quarry if we ever run short of iron or stuff. We're going to hit all the redstone, all the, well, a majority of the coal. There's still going to be loads of iron to pick up. We'll just miss out a little bit. Anyway, let's get the quarry down, shall we? Now, I believe I can just... Oh, my goodness, I've got a bit of a full inventory now. Let's get everything we need in our toolbar, shall we? Not going to need any of these anymore. We are going to need that. Okay, right, so let's get the quarry down first. Quarry, bish. Hopefully that's worked. Can't quite tell if it's done it properly. It should have done, but knowing me and Minecraft, it probably hasn't. Anyway, let's get the transport pipe there. Let's get the item tesseract there. We're going to have to reattune this. Oh, darn it, we are. I've totally... was it... Oh, my goodness, what frequency did I use? I've forgotten! Is it frequency? Frequency 2, okay, good thing that works. Okay, and we'll send that to send only, good. And then this should be the energy tesseract, which it is, which I remember as being number 3. I remember that one at least. That can be receive only. 3 quasar, that should be good. So it should now be working, but of course we can't quite tell because it's going to have to make its what's it, isn't it? Let's have a look down here. See if we can see anything. Well, it's going to take a while to set up because it's got to dig out its own way at the moment, doesn't it? So there's not really any way of telling, but it looks like it has set up correctly because I wouldn't be able to dig this far and still see a yellow line otherwise, so that's good. So it's going to work. We got our waypoint, so I guess we'll just have to check back in a little while for this. Now, how the flip am I going to get out? Dirt pole, yay! There we go. Okay, so that's working. Hopefully I've set all of those up right. There are still a few telltale holes in the ground where I was a bit messy with my digging, but otherwise I think that's going to be fine. There's a zombie there and it's nighttime again, and that's an angry zombie. Good heavens. Good heavens, very angry zombie. Okay, right, so let's head back. So that is basically 500 meters away from our area, so I think that's a thoroughly successful little what's it there. Let's head back, shall we? And another fade to black as I head back, because it's going to be a very boring walk, and I can't think of something to say to keep us all entertained. So, see you in a minute, guys. So, once again, I have returned to my kingdom, and I thought it might be quite nice to walk back via the farm. How lovely would that be? And we can see how the farm's cracking on, because as you can see, things are growing in abundance, which can only be seen as a good thing. And is that the sun coming up, I can see? I'm not quite sure. There's still spiders all over the place, and some cows have escaped. Why have the cows escaped? Oh my goodness, right, well the sheep are cracking on. Everyone likes it over there by the water, so we don't have great views over here, but the cows are doing well. The cows? Cows, what are you doing in the pig area, for goodness sake? Oh my goodness, the invasion of the cows this is. Oh goodness me, sorry guys, we got a bit of a spider issue there. Good job, good job. Otherwise, yeah, everything going well, everything going well, everything going well. Well, isn't that fantastic? Okay, brilliant, right, well, into the Elven Gardens District we go. So not a lot's changed, as a matter of fact. If we speak to, is that Argonor? If we speak to him, you'll see why nothing much has changed. A few houses, a brewery, bakery, all to be planted over the next few days, my lord, yeah. They have a weird little cultural thing that these elves do, where they, instead of building something, and I know they built it because I laid the foundations with them, but they talk about planting foundations as being planted, and they laying foundations as being planted, and they talk about, instead of just building the house, they talk about it growing. It says, it's a little culture-y thing that they do. Let's not hold it against them, it's, hey, we're culturally diverse over here. Us Elysiites, if that's what the plural of Elysium person's called, then that's what we are. And, yeah, we're a culturally diverse nation. Anyway, so I'm actually going to probably end the episode here, because looking at the timer, it's gone on a little bit longer than I'd hoped. That should have only taken about 10 minutes. It took 10 minutes in my brain, but it's taken a little bit longer in real life. Oh, well, never mind. So next episode, we'll crack on with some force fields, that's the word. We'll crack on with some force fields. We'll crack on then with some antimatter, then some barrow armor. good thing to know what we're doing, and then hopefully nice things will happen. Everything will be rebuilt, and it'll all be lovely. And actually, I suppose one thing I will do before we end, and I'll do it in the noisy way, because I don't think Algaron has had any success with the buzzer, but I will, just to celebrate the dawn, fix those electronic separators. So let's do that. This has been quite a long episode, I know, but oh, for goodness sake, we really need to get rid of that, don't we? Right, that will be gone by next episode, I promise. We will get rid of that by next episode. Anyway, let's just quickly... What did we need to build electronic separators? I don't remember them being horrifically tricky. Oh, there we are. Oh, it was the poisonous darts, enriched alloys, iron. Oh, not too bad at all. Right, let's see if we can do that. Oh, my goodness, a lot of things to put in here as well, haven't we? Right, okay, let's get... Oh, my goodness, that noise! Okay, right, let's just chuck this all in there. Lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Get rid of all that. Okay, so it was iron, was it not? Bit of iron. I'll just get them out at the moment. Bit of redstone. I'm not sure if we have any poisonous darts left, but I don't remember them being tricky. Bit of redstone. Bit of poisonous darts, which we do have lots of, apparently. And some enriched alloys, which I know for a fact we have lots of. Oh, 69. Not quite as many as I thought, but never mind. So they went there. That went there. That went there, if my memory serves. And that went in the corners. Hey, there we go. That is an electronic separator. It is indeed. Okay, so I believe it was 5 of them we were down by. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, they don't stack. I forgot. 2, 3, 4, and a 5s. Okay, cracking. Right, let's go and put them back on, and then the episode will end, my friends. So I shall start my outro things. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please, please leave a like if you even so much as thought the video was okay, because likes make me very, very happy and warm and cuddly inside. Of course, only like if you actually liked. You have no reason to like the video unless you actually liked it. Whatever! Like it if you want, don't like it if you don't want. I'll be very sad if you don't, but whatever. Whatever, let's get these set up, and I'm going to do a very, very slow fade to black as I set these up. Goodbye, my dears.